To Further Solutions Academy. Further Solutions Academy. At this point, you can learn any topic of your choice in our channel without any issue. Just in case you have any problem, like this question, these are questions from people, that it need attention, which are now properly solved now. Okay, we are just trying to generate solution, and you'll be fine with your mathematics, physics, and chemistry. As far as there is problem, you have got to solve it. Now, I have this particular problem, which is probability questions. By now, everything you want to learn about probability is already on this channel. But I have 3 questions here. 2 of them is written already on the board. Remainder 1, it remains 1, which is because of space. I will write the second one after solving the 2. Now, I have this particular problem. Let's try to solve it and see how it's being done. Now, the first question says a man P, which is a name, has 5 red, 3 blue, and 2 white buses. Another man Q has 3 red, 2 blue, and 4 white buses. A bus owned by P is involved in an accident. Oh wow, sorry. With a bus belonging to Q. Okay, calculate the probability that the 2 buses are not of the same color. Hey, the 2 buses are not of the same color. Now, for you to have it well interpret, let me try to interpret the question. The first thing I will do, if I am the one, I will just move probability. This is what I'm looking for. Probability not same color. That is what I'm really working towards. And probability of not the same color, take note of this, which it will be 1 minus probability of what? The same probability of the same color. That is what we are talking about. Now, let me generate my probability of the same color. Probability of the same color, what you just need to do, just title it P buses, Q buses. Now, this is, I'm talking about red, I'm talking about blue, and I'm talking about white. That is what I'm talking about. Now, I can make it, I'm just taking my time to make a table so that I'll be able to see what I'm doing very well. Now, these are the buses. My red of the P, sorry, this is P. Red of P is 5. Blue of P is 3. And white of P is 2. That is very correct. Now, red of Q is 3. Blue of is 2. And also, white of the Q is 4. Now, listen to me though. Total for, this is total. Total for what? This is total. Now, listen to me. This is how you need to learn. This plus this plus this. The total of the bus owned by P is, we have 10. The total buses owned by Q is also, which is 5, which is only 10. They are all 10. That is very, very important. Now, total red is 8. Total blue is 5. Total white is 6. Just in case. Because question can come in any form. Because this question is just like one direction. Question can come in any form. I can see that what probability of the of having accident with what? With P. Now this time around, I will now say that what? Probability of same color. Probability of the same color will be equals to probability of red or probability of blue or probability of white, white. That is probability of the same color. Now, listen very well. Listen very, very well. Now, the question is having, okay, that is what the question is telling us. Probability of the same color will be, for instance, this is blue, blue, and now, probability of this one now. This particular question will just take you to the probability of what? Of having red, it will be what? 3, 5 all over. First red will be 5 all over 10. The second red, take note of this, because this is first, second. Now, the second red will now be what? 3 all over what? Multiplied by what? 3 all over 9. Do you know that 1 has been minus from the total because what the condition, and this all is plus. The same thing that will occur here. First one, probability of blue is what? 3 all over what? 10 multiplied by. The second one will be what? 2 all over 9 plus the last one of white, white will be what? Probability will be 2 all over 10 multiplied by, which is I'll be having 4 all over 9. That is what we are talking about. Can you see that is how it's going to be done? This year 1, this year 3, year 1, year 2, which is I'll be having 1 all over 6 plus year, which is going to be 2. Yes, 2. Year 5, year 1, year 3, which is going to be what? 1 all over 15 plus year will be 2 year 1, 2 year 5, which will be 4 all over 45. Now, can I do the LCM, and by so doing that, it will be probability of having same color will be equals to, add up everything, it will be 45. Okay, it will be 90 all over 29. 90 all over 29. Now, mind you, not having the same color, that probability of not having the same color, not having same color, that's what I'm really working towards. Now, it means I will be having what? 1 probability of what? Same color. Same color. Now, which I will be having 1 minus 29 all over what? 90. That is 90 minus 28. 29, which I will be having 61. It means I'll be having probability of not having the same color. Same color will be equals to 61 all over 90. That is my answer. Okay, can you see? It's very, very interesting. Now, the next question also is another problem that you can meet in anywhere, maybe exam or whatever, anyhow you feel it. Now, a bag contains K blue. It means the number of blue is K, you don't know it, and 4 black identical balls, where K is constant. 2 balls are drawn at random from the bag. One after the other, without replacement. Because this statement is very, very important. If the probability of drawing 2 black balls is 2 all over 5, find the value of K. Is very simple. It's very, very simple. Now, don't forget that I will talk about the probability of same black ball. It means black is equals to what? 2 all over what? 5. Black equals to 2 all over 5. Now, the first black of the first black, it will be black is 4, right? I'll be having, don't forget that number of black will be what? Is 4. Now, probability of picking black now will be what? 4 all over what? 4 plus k. I don't know it. That is first black. The second one will be what? Second one will be 4 minus 1 all over 4 plus k minus 1. That is, now, first and second. That is what you need to know them. Now, I can answer that what? Of picking black will be equals to, interpret that 4 divided by 4 plus k, and that will be 3. Sorry, I don't need to stress myself. 3, 4 plus k minus 1, which is equals to 2 all over 5. Now, at this junction, I'll be having 12 all over 4 plus k, and k plus 3, which is equals to 2 all over 5. Now, 2 here 1, 2 here is what? 6. Now, I can say that what? 4 plus k, bracket of k plus 3 equals to 30. Now, equals to 30. Permit me to rub this part of the board, sorry, because of space. Anyway, permit me to rub this part of the board because of space. Okay. Now, I can now say that normally when you have something like this, 4 plus k, bracket of k plus 3, anyhow you call it, equals to 30. I don't need to stress myself. 3 times 3 is 12. This, which is going to be 4k, and 4 plus 3, it will be 7. I have 7k plus, this will be what? K squared equals to what? 30. Now, I can answer that what? K squared plus 7k minus 18 equals to 0. Now, how do I solve this thing? I think 9 times 2 will give me, 9 multiplied by 2 will give me 18, and this also will be minus. Now, I will be having k squared plus 2k minus 9k minus 18 equals to 0. Quadratic problem is at hand now. I can see that k bracket of k plus 2 minus 9 bracket of k plus 2 equals to 0. Now, k plus 2, k minus 9. Now, it means my k equals to minus 2 or k equals to minus, hope I'm not making mistake. Oh, there is a mistake. Sorry, I made mistake. Thank God for checking myself. This is plus k. I made mistake. Sorry. I think if that is the case, this one will be minus, this one will be minus, and this one will be plus. Now, k or minus 9. Now, since I have minus, this can never be answered. These are possible value for k. Now, my k is what? My k is 2. Because how do I check? Maybe it's correct. Let me try to check whether it's correct or not. Now, I want to check for this. I will just move to this type of, let me take this. I have 4 divided by, what is my k? I have k is 2, which will be 6 multiplied by, and 3 divided by 5. Can it be equals to 2 all over? Now, 3 here 1, 3 here 2. 2 here 1, 2 here 2. Now, it means 5. It means 2 all over 5 equals to 2 all over 5 is correct. Now, it means my k is what? Is 2. Now, before I end this part, before I end this video, let me try to show another problem. Very simple one, but it's just an objective. The guy was showing me yesterday and I was laughing that I'm supposed to be able to handle this particular. Okay, there are some matrix problem also that was also posted to me, which if I have the time, I will be very happy to solve them. But 4 by 4 determinant of the matrix, which is very, very simple. The same way you handle that, you handle that. I think when I get there, I will try to work on it because I wrote it here. It's written here. It's part of those problems that our clients, our students are generating. Now, I have this problem again on probability. Let's try to figure it out. Okay, let's try to figure it out. Look at this question. Okay, this is the third question anyway. Let's try to work on it together. 15 balls in a bag are made up of red and blue balls. If 6 of the balls are red, how many red balls must be added to the bag so that the probability of red ball will be 2 all over 5. 2 all over 3. 2 all over 3, sorry. 2 all over 3. Now, how do I solve this? Let's solve it together. That will be the last question on this part. At this point, we have a lot of examples on probability that even though you will really find yourself out on this regard. Now, I have this particular problem. How do I go? The first thing I need to do is that there are some things that you need to understand. Presently, probability of red, which is red ball, let me put R, it will be equals to what? 2 all over 3. Take note of that. Probability of red ball is what? 2 all over 3. Now, but is added, something is added to it. It means now I will be having what? Now a number is added. Number is added. Number is added. Which you don't know it. Let the number be what? Be x. Let the number be x. It means I'll be having the number plus s because the number of the stuff is what? Of red. Number of red. Initially, the initial number is what? Initial number is 6. Initial total is what? Total number is what? Is 15. Take note of that. Now, since I have that, I can now say that what? 6 plus s divided by 15 plus x, which it will be equals to, that is the, now, these are the number that was on it before that you don't know. Now, let's move on to, I think I'm not making any mistake. That is how it should be. Since it's like this, yes. Now, I can now say that at this point, I will be talking about when I cross my multiply, I have cross multiply. Now, when I cross my multiply, I'll be having 3 bracket of 6 plus x equals to 2 bracket of 15 plus x. That is, I have 6, I have 18 plus 3x equals to 30 plus 2x. Yes. I think I'll be having 3x minus 2x equals to 30 minus 18. Now, here will be x equals to 18 and that will be 12. Now, that's my answer. She was like, oh, uncle, I don't know how to work. It's very simple. It's very, very simple. That is your answer to that. With these 3 questions, you are too good to go. I'll be stopping here. Don't forget you are on with Further Solutions Academy. Once again, Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe.